Foul tarnished, smouldering with thy flame of ambition. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Elden Ring. Let me just get set up here. Right. Welcome back. We made it through the Siofra Well depths river place. I'm actually just going to nip back down. However, that little teaser at the beginning is an indication that yes, we're going to storm Stormvale Castle finally and confront the first big boss of the game, Margit, the Fell Omen. Yes. Just a couple of things I wanted to mention quickly while we're on this lift. Yes, my microphone. Unfortunately, I have to use certain software. It's software that utilizes AI in order to suppress background noise and ambient sounds, because I happen to have a very loud computer. So when I first started to try and record, that was constantly whirring in the background. I couldn't really fiddle enough with the settings to cut it out completely, so I had to invest in some software. But so yes, for that reason, sometimes if I say a particular word or make a particular sound, it might cut out part of the sound that I'm making, so I do apologize for that, but I think the majority of what I'm saying is being picked up. So yeah, for that reason, it's just something to look out for in future if it seems like I'm not making any sense, or if a word that I say like is not fully compos mentis. But anyway, the reason I just came back down here was to get this. I saw that I missed this little Ghost Clever, which is quite important because it's a level 3 one, which is good for this point in the game. So before we get to Stormvale Castle atop the hill, we're just going to nip back to the round table hold, I think. Let me just see where we are with materials. Okay, so we need level 3 smithing stones now, unfortunately. I'm just thinking, I've also been thinking if it's worth leveling up my twin blade. Is it worth leveling up my twin blade? Because I like my sword, but it's sometimes good just to get a bit of extra, quick damage in with a faster weapon. Let me see what the requirements are. Okay, so it needs 18 dex. That's a lot. That is a lot for us. So you know what? Right, for that reason, we're gonna stick with our greatsword for now, I'm afraid. The other reason I came back, there was yes. I want to just quickly tackle these imp statues down in the lower level of the hold. I did mention it's loot that I'm not particularly interested in, but for the sake of completion, we're going to go grab it. So this one needs 1 key. Let's go in there. We've got quite a few left over because we've been quite diligent in picking all of them up. So I'm just going to check just quickly how many do we have lying around. 9. Loads. Yeah, not a problem. So here's that crossbow. I can't really comment on it. Yeah, there's a crossbow. Sorry, yeah. So we need 2 here, which is fine. Okay. So, into the kitchen, which is locked off for some reason, but all the food looks fresh enough, doesn't it? Some game, some potatoes. Very nice. Some Esther soup. Right, let me grab this. And while that's happening, sorry, I'm just going to quickly check that I'm recording okay yet, because I don't want to do a 2-hour video and then find out that it didn't work properly. Here we go. So there's the prayer book that we can give to a cleric or another learned scholar to to sell us the various incantations held within. Oh, there's Blythe. Yes, you can get their armor sets. So there you go. I'm just thinking, yes, we can't do anything with Hugh. We haven't got our spirit lady yet, but we will soon. That's coming up now. Don't need to talk to Fia yet. Oh, God, there's this as well, isn't there? That Colosseum that I mentioned briefly in Caelid, I believe it has all game modes or combat formats available. So I think the third one is dual type combat. I wonder if that's a more popular one, to be honest with you. But I might try that again in future. Another thing I wanted to do was perhaps level up a bit. So, actually, you know what? Take me to Hugh. I'm going to sell all my golden runes, see how much we get. Because then any leftovers
I took you for dead. No matter out your arms then.
Any leftovers I might... 1 second. Sorry. I was just thinking Hugh was quite loud to me then, so I'm going to turn my own volume down a little bit so I can hear properly. There we go. I apologise, very amateur. This should all be done before I start recording, but, you know, we learn as we go, don't we? So, yeah, let's sell all these. We've got quite a few from the Siofra well. Here you go. So that gives us a tasty 30,000 souls. Well, at least that one's a bit more imaginative. Go on. So let me see what we can do here level-wise. God, I can only get 2 levels. Oh, dear me. Dear me, we're at that stage already, are we? You know what, in that case, I'd rather invest my souls in some goodies. To be honest with you, if we're only going to get 2 levels, we're more than good enough now to take on Stormvale Castle, so I'd rather invest a little bit. Yep, I'm just going to get all the key items that I want here. There, get these out of the way. Can I afford all of these? No, I can only get 3 of those, so I might leave the rune arcs. Right, I've got 14k, that's 3, 7.5, 10, 13. So I can afford the knight's armor. But I don't see much point yet. I don't see much point because we won't be able to wear it when we'll be too heavy. So we might as well get these instead. So we just need to get the rune arcs, and then I might get this armor set here later on. So, with that in mind, let us begin. Let's go over to Stormvale. We'll start from the shack where the lady is. We haven't spoken to her yet, because I mentioned in a previous video I don't want to quite begin her dialogue, or I don't want to interact with her until I've got a certain item, because it's very easy to miss a small portion of her quest line if you don't give her that item before she goes to the round table hold. Interesting choice, trying to shoot me at point blank range. So we already got the scarab here. Now the other thing is the ballistas, so watch out for those. I'd actually recommend going through the woods, but there are some soldiers hidden amongst the bushes. That was a trumpeter, so good to get them out of the way. Okay, it looks like we're killing in 1 hit now, which is nice. Oh, that was a whiff. Let's go on foot here. Yeah, we're killing in 1 hit, which is very, very, very nice for us at this stage. I'm quite pleased. So a little foray into the depths of the well underground paid off a little bit, because we're a little bit bulkier now. Margit should not pose us any sort of issues, I think. There we go. That's all of them, I think. I think that's all of them. Oh, that's a rabbit thing. Am I missing anything? Just check. Oh, No, no, no. Here we go. Nobody gets to live, I'm afraid. It's not not one of those days, unfortunately for you. It's an everybody must die day, so thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye. Gosh, you can actually summon here. Is it supposed to be difficult or something? Here we go. Ooh. Up to the castle. Right, don't forget your grace site. Because if you come here early, you will be dying a lot, I'm afraid, to Margit. Unless you are a super duper Souls player. It's quite dark, but it's going to get light in a second. Get that. So, if you want to help a buddy out, you could summon here. And there's also an NPC summon. This NPC is called Roger, who is a sorcerer. And he's got cool elf shoes on. And a Big Hat Logan-esque hat. Right, ladies and gents, here we go. Let's see how we do. Also great voice acting.
Tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
You got me. Bring it on, Hornface. Me when I fall over.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Bring it on, bitch. So, Margit. A lot of delayed attacks, especially in the first half of the battle. I thought you'd be taking a little more damage than that, Margit. So that's the main problem. The little gold weapon that he uses there. Very good at countering. There. But it's not doing much damage, I'm afraid, Margit. It's not looking too hot for you, is it, buddy? Yeah, they should stagger soon as well. Oh, I rolled a bit early, but that's fine. Let's heal up. So yes, a bit of a tough one if you're underleveled.
Thou art of passing skill.
Here's phase 2.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
There we go. So phase 2, it's not too bad. They just use a big hammer, which has a bit of an easy tell on it. He'll also throw daggers a bit more. There you go. And then close the gap. I rolled a bit early, but we're okay. Sorry, Margot. There you go.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Is you who shall be cowering, dear Margit, if that is your real name. There. So yes, that is called what happens if you do all the side quests before the main mission. You don't have any problems. Right. Let me rest, actually. So we got a few souls from Margot. From Marge. What do I need these days now? 12,000k. There is a merchant coming up, so I'm just going to hang on to my souls for now. Just going to hang on. And as, you know, that's kind of the little test to tell you if you're ready or not for Stormvale Castle. And I think we passed it with flying colours, so we're good. Now, just looking out for little secrets and goodies. Right, I think we come round there in a second. So before we go up to the main gate, there is an easy to miss. It's not here. think it's over here. Yeah, here we go. There's an easy to miss little bit. So let's go get this. And some beautiful architecture. The moat down there. So, yes, this is easy to miss down here. So let's go grab. There you go. Yeah, it looks like my HP is increasing a little bit more now. I'd like it to surpass my stamina, which it will do eventually. But it's always a bit jarring to me when I see it being so small compared to my green. But then having a lot of green is not a bad thing either. So, right, this is that ledge we saw earlier. Here. Oh, and there we go. A bit of a low poly view of the rest of Limgrave here. But above my head is Castle Morn, where we dealt with the dad and his daughter. There's the coast where we rescued Bok. And there's our starting position there above my head. Very cool. But, you know, a bit low poly, not much detail. But, you know, it can be forgiven. It's a very big game. Now, there's another grey site. We've just been down there. I don't think there's anything else. So let's grab this. Now you'll see some goodies behind the front gate here. And there's going to be an NPC in here that offers to open the gate for us.
You there? Come over here, would you?
Nope. Bye. Just kidding. So they're going to offer to open the gate. We're going to decline. We're going to decline in order to fulfill their request. Their quest properly.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
Quite menacing. He's like 9 feet tall. Very well. We'll say very well, please.
Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success.
I'm sure you do. So they are a merchant. I don't think they sell anything just yet.
Use that opening to breach the castle. The guards haven't a clue about it. You'll slip right inside undetected. Yeah, I pray.
Okay. So we will take their advice, even though they seem a little sus to me. But I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle when the time comes. But yeah, there'll be a certain point where you can go back to them and use them as a merchant. Okay. And here's something. It sounds like someone's mining, but I think it might be a birdie. Our first knife birdie, I'm going to call them. I hear something. There. So they're a little tricky, actually. Oh, dear me. Yeah, they're quite agile. And their damage isn't terrible. There we go. There's another grey site up there. They're spoiling us. Feels like Dark Souls 3. Bonfire around every corner. There's a bird in that tree. So I think we can possibly get a bit of a sneak attack going here. I will heal. Why not? Oh, too far, too far. Oh well. Live and learn. Sadly, you won't be living, my dear birdie boos. The majestic hawk stalks its prey. Oh, just for the ledge. There we go. So, not too bad, not too bad. There are other versions of those birdies that they can actually spit fire at you, and they're a lot more tricky. I remember dying when I first played. Remember dying to one like 10 times in a row and got extremely frustrated. But we should be fine now. We have come prepared. Let's see, there's some more birdos. There's at least one. Any more for any more? Ah, yeah, there you go. There, and there's 3 of them. Well hidden, blimey. Come at me. Thank you. We're having poultry for dinner tonight. Ah, there's our first smithing stone 3. So yeah, you can kind of tell that we went to the Syofra River a little early because they had smithing stone 4s there. But I thought I wanted to do something a little bit different and explore somewhere, you know, new before we head on to the obvious direction that the game wants us to go in. Sometimes the Tarnished takes their own path in life. So, if you see above me there, I already mentioned it earlier, but that is where we first start the game, and we fight the spider leg thing. Which shouldn't be an issue now, because we fought 2 of them in that Hero's Grave dungeon. Right, this guy's going to sound a torch up here. Now you may recognise we've actually fought these already, but in ghost form. Oops. Good hits, good hits. Tempted to go back and rest, but no. I will proceed. Exilehood. So there's a guy up here. We can't get them yet unless you are ranged. I do have a bow, but I'm not going to waste my time. And resources. Some more of those guys, which are obviously a copy of the NPC we just saw, but oh well. Right, let's head down here. I think there's at least one enemy. Yep. There, nice. Now, I'm just going to move some of these crates. Claws. Tend to be crap in most of the Souls games, unfortunately. So yes, I'm just clearing this because we'll be coming back down here shortly. And I'll show you why. Right, watch out for explodies. Nice try. Too slow on the uptake, buddy. So this is locked, we can't get there yet. That is progression. Get this. Move, please. Right, yes, so let's go up. We can go through here. Yes. Do I want to go through there yet? Oh, you'll have to forgive me, I don't remember the exact path here, but we will get everything, don't worry. Missed. Yeah, so this is this bit is very much like Demon Souls when you go through small corridors and there's exploding barrels and guys throwing fire bombs at you. So I know there's an item beneath me, we'll get to it. I'm just going to clear up here first, I don't see why not. Yep. Anything else? Excuse you? Did they attack me prematurely? There's a guy in there that ambushes you. Huh. Right. So let's drop down here and get these goodies. There. Yep. And then we'll jump over here and go through that hole in the wall. Not entirely sure what these are supposed to be. Because something's obviously Excuse you? Something's obviously blasted through, but then they've left all these thorns here, so I'm not entirely sure what the ramifications are. Okay. Oops, that was a good old whiff. So yeah, just a reminder of when you're doing a jump attack or a plunging attack, sorry, in this game, you want to press R2 when you're in the air, not R1, which is a mistake I'm still making because I'm so used to previous Souls games. There should be a little bit of loot here, I think, unless... No. Something above us, but... Nope, that's just a way round, I think. Oh well. That's fine. So, yes, now, this place here, you have to go in here and you have to engage with the tomfoolery that is about to ensue. I was taking a drink then, sorry. Oh! Caught me off guard. So this guy, bit of an issue, but not for us. Now you get the key, but don't forget to just go over here, because there's a little chest, and it has a talisman. The curved sword talisman. I forget what it does. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even realise I got my second talisman pouch. There you go. So what does this do? Enhances guard counters. Okay, yeah. So if you use a shield, you can do a counter attack after you block an attack, and that will enhance the amount of damage that you do. So what do I want here? It's tempting to put this on. It is tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, I think that makes the most sense for us. I'm not going to use the Scar Seal, like I've said in previous episodes. I'm not too interested, because we're not struggling, and I don't really want the debuffs that come with it. Now, so we go down again, and then we can unlock this door. I think we go up first to trigger an NPC doing something. You'll have to bear with me while I figure this out as we go along. Watch out for an ambush on the left. Also watch out for this hole, because you will die if you fall there. Right, so that is the path to go. We're going to go over here first. So there's two guys. I'm going to keep an eye, because I'm going to be looking down a little bit, because you might see something at some point. Oh, my health would be nice, thank you. Yeah, I'm just going to... Might see something at some point. A little... There. Did you see that flash of light down there? Oh, is that a ghost? Sorry. That might have just been a phantom. Oh. No. Unless that was them, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, what I'm looking out for is we are being stalked. If you haven't found out already. Because obviously somebody locked us in that room with that banished knight. You coming or not? Thank you. Okay. Oops, hello. I don't think there's anything up there. I'm kind of curious now. There isn't, but I was... Oh, shit. I didn't know you could get up here. Okay. Let's go over here. There should be a weapon coming up in a sec. Right, that's where we were earlier. We were just down there before. Yeah, so this should be the brick hammer. Not the best weapon, very short range and clunky. Annoyingly, one of my favourite YouTubers used it for a large proportion of the kind of first half of the game. and it was very frustrating to watch. I'm just going to go down to see if our stalker has made their presence known. Yes, look. There we go. So I guess that was them that we saw that little light scurrying along the floor. And look who it is.
Oh, you. Oh, great. I'm glad you're here. Just a small reward. I was saving it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Please, it's all yours.
And I'm the Queen of Sheba. A grace mimic. Pointless, but there you go. It's the first one.
Good. Now let's be on our way, shall we? Wouldn't want the guards to spot you.
The guards. So, yes, we are being stalked by the very helpful fellow from the beginning of the castle. Because he's a no-do-gooder. So you can spot him in 2 other locations while he is stalking you. I've only ever managed to find him in 2 locations. I don't know how to activate the 3rd one, but we will try this time. Okay, there's going to be a guy up here. Pickled Foulfoot. Right, so we get a good view of the precipice of anticipation again. There. And a little glimpse of the next area of the game. Ooh, what's that big palace in the background? Could it be Hogwarts? Sorry. Right. Let's go here and get this item. There's also something on the other side that we'll have to drop down to before we continue. I'm going to go do that. Okay, watch out for a knight in here. Should be quite safe. There. Now, we get some loot here. It looks like it's going to be super duper special because it's all hidden away, but it's just going to be 3 of those, I'm afraid. A flower. So yeah, if that's your thing, then great. If you're like me, then you're a bit like, I wanted something cooler, but there you go. Now we can go up to where the knight is. And that's sort of the first... Oh! I didn't think you'd be right there, but okay. That's sort of the first little section of Stormvale Castle. Let's look at some of these unfortunate souls that couldn't quite match up to their foe. One-handing the Bloodhound sword there. Oh, they tried to heal. The old desperation heal. We've all been there. Samurai Jack. Oh, try to... Are they fat rolling? No. Schoolboy errors. Which reminds me, I've got a bit more weight now to play with, but it's not quite enough to put on a torch, so... sorry, I hate how they auto-equip projectiles. I don't want them. They confuse me, so thank you, but no. Now, I believe over there is the second point with which our little friend tries to stalk us. I'm not entirely sure how to activate them. I don't know what point. I'm going to say you go through here. I'm just going to activate this grace. I'm not going to rest yet, because I want to try and figure out how to get all 3 spawn points. It might only be possible to get 2. Because I'll just tell you straight away, the final place he stalks you is on that roof just above my head. By that spire. Jesus statue. So, bear with me while I try to figure this out. Now there's birdies, but this time they come packed with a bit of a bang. So, yeah, you just got to watch out for them throwing that at you. And then over here there are 2. There's 1 there and 1 there. So if you're ranged, go to town. Otherwise, watch out for the explodies Let's just try and deal with one at a time. Okay, the other one's coming. It's fine. That's one. And two. Flight pinions, no. Stormhawk feather. So I'm just going to go to the end of here. Now, there's something else here. We'll get to all this, don't worry. There's something that you can drop down there to get to a secret place. You can go down here into the church. I'm just going to go to the end. There's another birdie. And this one's a little tricky because they will blow everything up in a second. Oh, good. Good shot. Oh, see. Got me, got me, got me. Ah, shit. Try again. There we go. And were they guarding anything? Yes, they were. Smithing stone. Okay, it's nighttime as well. I'll want to make it daytime eventually because I want to see the castle in all of its glorious splendor. So I'm going to go back to where I said that that guy stalks us for a second time. Just to see if they're there. Let's go have a look. Yes. Ha 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 ha.
Rubbish. Another one, all skin and bones. Worse than a petty squire. Ah, not a muscle on this one either.
Oh, a little bit of juicy dialogue there. I think the implication here is that, I forget his name, Podrick? I forgot his name, sorry, but they are looking for corpses because I believe they want to try and graft limbs onto their body like their lord Godric and the grafted scions, which are the spider creatures. Yeah, so that's an unfortunate practice that takes place in this castle, the grafting, which we'll hear a little bit more about later on. But there's a teaser for you. I'll grab this.
Oh, you! For God's sake, don't scare me like that. Oh. What? Oh, just clearing out some corpses? Can't just leave them about, you know? They'll start to pong, eh?
Well, I think that's the first time that any NPC has offered an explanation for why there's corpses strewn throughout the land, or at least acknowledged them.
Oh, hello. No, don't you mind me for a minute. It's my job to keep the grounds clean.
I'm sure it is. So, is he stalking us because he wants to harvest our body parts when we eventually, or when he thinks that we'll die? Because that's what's been happening in this place. Tarnished have been hunted for their limbs to be grafted. So, with that juicy bit of information, let's carry on. This isn't the optimal way. I just want to try and go down here to unlock his third encounter. I'm not going to rest at a site. I'm not going to go to a different part of the castle just yet. I'm just going to go down here. So, that's where they spawn. I know there's an item somewhere down here, I think. Yeah, I think it's behind that wall. Yeah. See, I'm just going to drop down here for now. Now, let's take these guys out first. And if you go through here, there will be a non-aggression zone and another NPC. So you can see I can't attack right now. And there is our dear friend Roger, the sorcerer. Big Hat Roger. I'm just wondering what this is, sorry. Flowers? I'm not sure. Let's speak to Roger.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed.
No.
I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with Tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place
So
I'd
I heard.
stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Does this sword look like enough of a purpose?
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow Tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
Not really my thing, but we'll have a look. I love how he's wearing pantaloons around his head. Do you know what I said? I said it's not really my thing. He actually sells one of the better Ashes of War. Sells a couple of spells too, but I'm actually interested in this one because when I do eventually start to use a twin blade as my secondary weapon, this is the Ash of War that I like to have equipped because it synergizes quite nicely. Otherwise, you can have it on your staff to do a spinny attack. Does it block projectiles? Let me see. Defensive skill. Spin violently. Those it touches will suffer successive attacks. It says it's defensive, but I'm not sure if it blocks projectiles or not. But I'm going to get it. Thank you, Roger. Talk.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Indeed. In fact, their houses even joined in matrimony at one point. Now, some guys here. Let me see if I can get the third encounter with our friend. Oops, that was a miss. Okay, I'm just going to take that one on the chin. Okay, take you out. Excuse you. Yeah, I could have done with that first attack hitting, to be honest with you. Right. But yeah, we can afford to be a little bit sloppy because we're quite high level and we've got some armor on and blah, 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 blah. So I'm just going to go through here and see what happens. Watch out for more enemies. There's one coming up. Through here to our left. Yes, yes, yes. Then we can start to see down here one of these delightful creatures yet again. This one shouldn't be quite as difficult as the one we fought, the couple that we fought in that dungeon, so I think we'll be fine, but you can see all the limbs hanging now that they use. Almost like they're curing the meat. Maybe it has to be cured before it can be grafted onto something. So I'm going to head back now, actually, and see if our dear fellow has decided to make themselves apparent. 1 second. There's a window there. Oh, no. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Perhaps you can only encounter them twice. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just going to carry on a little bit longer and then head back. but if we don't see them again, that's fine. You kind of get the gist of it, that they are stalking you and trying to murder your face off. Okay, there's a way over there. I'm just going to go through here first. Go. Interesting item up here. PvP item. There you go. So, much like the white branch from Dark Souls 3, or the camouflage spells from the Souls series, you can turn into an item from the environment. So I could turn into this suit of armor if I wanted to. I guess I could show it off now. I think it uses some MP. How much does it use? Doesn't say. Probably not the best item that would fit in this room, but you get the idea. Yeah, as soon as you take an action, you will your cover shall be broken. So there. It can be fun. Oh, it used a tiny bit of FP. That's not so bad. Yay. Oh, it's a bit dark. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to carry on a little bit. Oops, that was terrible. Okay. Might be some more slave dudes down here. Yes. Right. Yes, I'd say this is as far as I want to go, I think. I'm going to head back, and if our dude isn't there, then that's the end of that. Otherwise, I'm quite happy to continue normally throughout the castle. So let's backtrack. And let me see if they're up there. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm going to go check anyway, just in case. But like I say, I think it could be the case that you only find them twice. And I think he only gives you a Grace Mimic once anyway. So you're not missing too much, I would say. Yeah, so usually they'd be here. Just here. Right. So, let's go... might as well grab this while we're here. And then we'll head back up. We could probably teleport, to be fair. 1 second. Yeah, that leads back to the church. We'll teleport back up to the Rampart Tower. And we'll see where we can go from here. I'll try to pick an optimal path, because when you first come to the castle, it can be a little confusing. Certainly when I came here, it felt a bit like a labyrinth, and I didn't really know whether to go up or down. It's very much the first case of a Souls-type game where the verticality of the world hits you, because all of a sudden you can jump and traverse walls, and you can jump up and down. So yeah, it can be a bit of a shock to the system. So I'm just thinking, before I carry on, which way I want to progress first. Now you can jump from this ledge. Let me just see where this will take us. Yeah. So you can jump from this roof to that roof. And there is an item as well over on that ledge over there. I know there's rats on that roof down there. Okay. Right, I'm going to suggest that we go up first. I'm going to say let's go up. Yeah. For anyone that's confused, the little grey sword symbol under my green bar in the top left indicates that I have more carry weight. Because of the trees. Oh my goodness! Sorry. Sorry about this. Gonna have to go for broke. Sorry about that. Yeah. It indicates that I have more carry weight because of the tree's favour talisman. Right, you made me look like a right old fool. You can jump over this, just don't fall off like a twat. Should be an item. Okay, back over. And this just loops round on both sides. Right, so that guy, they're usually round this corner here, ready to ambush us, but on this occasion they decided to wander over. Now the main problem is there's a guy up here that can blow a horn to alert all of the passive soldiers around here. So let's go take them out first. Quick. There we go. So yeah, if they get their horn off, all of these guards who are laying on the ground will come to attack. Okay. Should be one more round here, I think. Yep. I don't think there's any loot in this corner, but I'll check anyway. Right. So we can use these sandbags to get up. And then we can start to make our way around the rooftops. Here, look. So before we jump down there, we want to get on this side and drop into this turret. Okay, because there is an important item here, stone sword key. And then beneath us, this is the birdie I was talking about that can spit fire at you. So I'm going to try and do a plunging attack here. Nice. Wasn't enough to take it out, but yeah, they are quite tricky, as you'll see. Very aggressive. There. So yeah, the key to those is just don't panic and just, you know, wait for your window. This is a gesture for some reason. Dozing, cross-legged. Okay, now, this is the rooftop that we saw from the top of the rampart tower there. Okay. Now what we can do is we can jump up here. I'm just thinking of the best way to approach. I think perhaps here. And that's where the church was there. Okay. Can we jump onto this side bit? 1 second. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to jump up here. Get to this ledge. And then we should be able to get the item that we saw earlier. There we go. Don't know what it is, but we'll find out now. Smithing stone. 2. So, worth it. Like I said, there's a couple of rats beneath us. If you do fall down, watch out for those. And then we can go up here, and we will now get one of the best talismans in the entire game shortly. Depending on your build and your character, but for my purposes, it's going to be one of the best. Just watch out for an ambush. So there's a guy there, and 2 up here. Let's try and be sneaky. Why not? Okay, never mind. Oh, there's 3, sorry. So I think they discovered me when I started to roll. That's what I mean about the stealth mechanic in the game. In this game, it's not entirely fleshed out as it could be. So let's go up here and get that sweet, sweet talisman that I told you about. Birdie boos. You can actually jump over to that turret, but there's nothing there. And there it is, the claw talisman. I might actually equip it because this isn't even giving me enough equip load to equip anything else. So here we go. Enhances jump attacks. Talisman depicting a claw and an assassin enhances jump attacks. The assassins of Ravenmount are killers by trade. They assail their victims while dressed as birds of prey. Sounds like the shinobi from what's it called? Sekiro. The ones that fly at you from the kites that go woo and then blow up in your face. Although, are they birds of prey or they're more like owls, I suppose? I don't really know. So I'm just thinking the best way to go here. Yeah, don't worry about the item, we'll get to it eventually. Yeah, I think we just drop down here, to be honest. So yeah, we have the claw talisman on now. We'll be doing a good... Like I want to say like up to an X... Oh, no, I'm too heavy. Does that really take me overweight? Are you kidding me? Do you know, I'm willing to sacrifice my turtle shield until I get to the bonfire so I can level up my endurance a little bit more. That claw talisman actually took us overweight. How depressing. But yeah, I want to say it adds like up to 200 more damage to a jump attack, so it's not terrible. Right, let's try and take out the small guy, and then the big guy. There we go. And that's why I love colossal swords. Right, this will be a cookbook. There's two enemies here, one to the right. And you. Now remember, this is a cookbook or a recipe book. Warriors. It's a shame you can't. It's a shame you can't. There should have been a function where it takes you from the item. Sorry, from that screen to the item description in the menu, so you don't have to go and find it every time. Some games obviously do have that feature, and I've already forgotten. Yeah, I've already. Was it Warriors? One sec. I think it was Warriors 10? Stormwing Bone Arrow? Yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice, but anyway. So, let me just see what the deal is here. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure I remember that you could even go down here. Is there any point? I mean, it leads to the same place as this ladder, so let me just see. Yeah, might as well. Any goodies? No. What's the point, game? Right. So. There's a bigger boy here with a big axe. But not much of a threat to us, I'm afraid. The bigger threat is through across this bridge. So there's that guy, and then there's one here. So we could do taking them out quickly, because the other one will start patrolling towards us. Ooh, that was good. We've got the greatsword and their armor altered. Oops, good strike. There. Okay. But yeah, that's a more dangerous bit that you got to watch out for. Don't know why they're dead. So, we're nearly done with sort of the ramparty bit of the castle. Let's just press on here. We should make it now to the other side of that front gate shortly. Okay. It's the moat. Yes, we are close by. So, don't worry about this. You get an imp statue on the other side through a courtyard. Right, while I'm here, while it's safe, I'm going to take a drink. Excuse me. Yes, so from here we can see what happens. If you open that gate and decide to come through, you will be beset upon by all these ballistas here. They can be quite easy to avoid, but you have to do a bit of hot footing. Certainly, like if you're speedrunning or something, you'd want to come through the front gate, but we are doing the opposite of speedrunning, because it's just not my jam, I'm afraid. I like to get everything, I like to soak up everything, and I like to become as powerful as possible in my playthroughs. Eager beaver. Okay, there should be a guy with a torch coming up here soon. Yeah. Can tell I've done this 1,000 times. Take that. So all the blisters are out of the way now. I think, yeah. You can summon your spirit ashes here if you desire. I'm just going to ignore those guys for now. And we can go and open the gate ourselves. There. Just take out this twat. Gauntlets. There. And look who's back. Back again. Now if we go talk to him this time, he will be a merchant. Let me see. I'm just trying to think if I want to rest and where I want to go next after I do this. Yeah, we don't need to rest, but we're going to teleport back up to the ramparts shortly. Did I get everything here? Sorry, bit of a brain fart going on. No, we're okay. Right. Hello, what's your name?
Oh, hello. Glad to see you're safe. I've come into some fine goods. Only
I wonder how.
I can't use a one of them. Perhaps you'd like to take them off my hands.
So, very much a Patches situation here. He tries to kill us to begin with, and then when he fails, he turns into a merchant to extort us. So, here you go. I believe this is the only place in the game that you can buy the Thastus. Otherwise, he does not really sell anything at this stage of the game that is of use to us. He does, if you don't kill him, he does. He has a little bit more to do with his questline later, and he will sell a rare item. So I would suggest not killing him. And also, generally speaking, killing NPCs is bad practice. So yeah, try and avoid. Unless you're playing through the game for like the, 5th time in a row and you want to try something different. So yeah. Yeah, we've got a load of souls. We're going to head back to the rampart. I'm just going to see what we're on with regards to recording time. An hour, okay. I did say I wanted to level up my endurance a little bit, didn't I? So I can equip that claw talisman. Pop one there. Oh, we're short by like 90 runes. Yeah, let's do that. Use some of these. Don't need that much. 1 sec. Right. And I'll put a point into Vigor to get a bit more HP going. And then, can I equip my turtle shield now, please? Yes, I can. Good. Useful. Oops. Oh, no, come on. There. So, what do I want to do now? Excuse me. I think what we're going to do now is, we're going to go jump off the ramparts, like I said we could, where the birds are. So, let's play it safe, take them out so we're not being rushed. It's 1, 2 more. This one has glowy eyes now, looking very evil. That was a bit frisky, but it's fine. Damn you. There we go. So, we can jump down here. There's another good view of the Precipice of Anticipation. Whatever it's called. So, jump down. Look out for any items before we go further. Okay. It's very cool. So lots of people dying here for some reason. Right, there's a item that we could miss here, so let's be careful. Here we go. $69 appraisals. Perfect. I wouldn't dare ruin it by appraising it myself. Okay. So let's go down more. Aha! So it's one of those events where you fall a huge distance, but for some reason you don't take any fall damage, and you're completely fine. Whereas sometimes I all but, you know, stumble off an edge of a small cliff with Torrent, and then we both die cataclysmically by plummeting into the earth. But no, that's fine. Anyway, look who we've got here. So, they can be a bit of a problem, as we already know, as I have a staring contest with them. I would say this is the best place to fight them because it's the most open. So we're just gonna go for it now. We've already had some experience, so we know what the deal is, and we're a bit stronger. Remember to wait for your windows. Don't roll too early on that one. Nice, we interrupted their phase 2. And then one more charged attack. There we go. So that's just to show you the difference that has been made since we, since we did some exploring, since we went round through the world a little bit. We can now kill those without getting hit. So, wonderful. That's a good sign. Trust me, it was not that way the first time I played this game. There should just be a flower up here, yeah. Pointless. We got another incantation from them as well, which is to do with the aspects of the crucible. No, I don't think there's anything else here. I'll check around here. I don't think there's anything. No. For the sake of completeness. No, that's fine. And then, through here, we'll get a lift and we'll come back to a familiar place. There we go. If you recognise, that's where the guy was, and we're back at the rampart bonfire. So we've done the upper parts of the towers. Now we're going to go back. We're going to go back to where the church was, but I think we'll take a little bit of a shortcut this time because we've done all of it. I was going to press the left stick and then to jump. That would have been a bit terrible. Some muscle memory from the old Souls games. Here we go. And then if we can quickly look down here, ooh, what's going on down there? Ooh, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? So the enemies will have respawned, so let's take them out. Do our due diligence. Okay. And we'll take care of this wanker down here shortly. Believe you me, I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, so I'm just going to take this knight out. We can go over those sandbags there. Boom, and bam. Go. So let's go over here. Now there's a guy there and an item. Right, we're going to go around here. Something else that I missed the first time when I played this game. What are you doing? Something else I missed. There's a ladder here. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. There's windows lead back to the room where I killed that knight and got the mimicry veil. So don't worry about that one. Now, this is why we're here. Get you. And here, this is what we want. Another stone sword key. And a chest. Which has a green dildo. Wonderful. But the key was the more important thing. And then we open this door. Lovely. So they're even grafting giants by the looks of it. Or trolls. Go down here, and we're on the other side of that door that we saw a little bit earlier, and then this is the room with the knight in. So, yeah, making sure we get everything as we come through here. Oh, it looks like these are weak enough to you can roll into them to interrupt their attacks, which is good. Some more bits of meat. All going to waste. Right, it's time for the spider. Come on, you bitch. Oh, I'm prepared this time. Made a fool of me before. Come on, let's get aggressive. No green though. Good. Watch our green. Gonna do this without healing, just for the bragging rights. Come on, bitch. You bitch. There we go. And there's a painting of Godfrey. First Elden Lord. An axe. So yeah, that guy's not an issue for us now. Some red bollockses. Be a bit worried if I had red bollockses. Let me just see. Okay, yes, this is a dead end, so we'll just go do this first. Here. And we have plenty of stone sword keys, as we know. Stone sword keys coming out of our you-know-what. Yay. Take care of you. There's another guy through here. Watch out not to fall off, though. You might hear some squeaking above. That's where those ratties are. And there is an iron wet blade. I believe this allows us to put... when equipping an Ash of War onto our weapon, it allows us to equip heavy, quality, and keen. I think, is it keen? Or sharp? Whichever one is for scaling dex. Attributes onto our weapons, which is very, very nice. Because we'll be wanting to make our stuff heavy. Okay. Clip through that. Look, I'm grafted by the head. So, there's a thingy there. Let me just get my bearings. That's where we came from initially. This is the way to go. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to go back over here, and in true Souls fashion, we are yet again going to loop back. Oh, there's one more room, I beg your pardon. But yes, that does loop back up to the Rampart Tower where we were before. Now watch out here because there are a few doggos. There's a big doggo as well, I think. So take you. Yeah. Fail. Okay, now. You remember that NPC I spoke of that is in the shack at the foot of the hill? This is the item that we want to give to her before defeating Godric, who is the lord of this castle. And we're going to go and do that now. Okay? And we can finally start to level up some spirit ashes as well, if we so desire. Now. Yes. Sorcerer Roger. So what are they called? Gatekeeper Gostock. There we go. Everyone's names begin with a G here for some reason. Church of Alech. No, we're going to the Round Table. Hold, please. No, sorry, I beg your pardon. The shack. Okay, and then we can finally go and talk to Red Riding Hood. Or Roderica. She's actually a delightful NPC, one of the best in the game, one of the sweetest. And she has a bit of a... anyone from the UK, she has a bit of a Brummy accent as well, which is very sweet, and you'll see why.
You're willing to
Oops.
make me a chrysalid.
No!
But
No, please! I didn't mean...
I can't even govern myself to step beyond
No.
the gaze of this ward.
I'm sorry, my darling.
You have strength.
Oh, it's terrible. Okay, sorry, yeah. For some reason, if you roll into her, she thinks you're attacking.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me.
I've been
Only to have
grafted.
their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken.
Nope.
Taken and stuck to the spider.
Spider?
Did you know? If you're grafted by the
I haven't
spider,
seen any
you
spiders.
become a chrysalid. It's quite the lark when you think about it.
Oh yeah, it's extremely funny.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle?
No, not been there.
Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want
It's not
to be
terrible.
like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
A raven? Oh, a craven raven. Sorry.
Oh, I know.
Come on, Roderica, get your
Will
shit
you
together.
take this little one along with you?
No, I don't want you jellyfish, which is definitely not linked to a quest much later in the game.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un.
Roderica, are you flattering me?
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
Well, there are bits of them hanging from the ceiling. Is that good enough for you?
What's this? A keepsake
Did she just put her hand?
from my men.
Roderica, we're not
Kiss
even...
me.
We haven't been on a first date yet. Oh, sorry, she's crying. She's crying. Is it that small? Is it that small, Roderica? Okay.
They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the Round Table Hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
Yes. See, never give up.
I think I'll head to the... Perhaps I'll find...
So, even if you don't give her the chrysalids memento, if you come back here, there will be an... we'll get the reward for giving that to her when she's at the Round Table Hall, but if you don't, she'll leave it here. All that happens if you don't give it to her is you miss all that dialogue, and you have the Chrysalis memento stuck in your key items for the rest of the game to remind you that you failed and did not do 100% of the game. So, bear that in mind, please. Now, let's go to the Round Table Hold. And see if Roderica's there. There she is. All cozy by the fire. Well, are we getting to second base this time?
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive, though? The Round Table
it's a bit shit.
Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots. Although, it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Allow me to help.
Oh, and please allow me to express my thanks for giving me that keepsake from my men.
Here we go.
It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. I failed them at every turn. You have my gratitude. Please, take this.
Ba-da-ba-da. So yes, we get that little bit of sweet dialogue and the golden seed directly from Roderica.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for...
I want to say she might have left something else in the shack anyway, maybe her red hood. We'll go and check afterwards, but let's progress her questline straight away and talk to Master Hugh.
Well, where have you been hiding?
I took you for
I
dead.
took you for dead. No matter, lay out your own.
About Roderica, please. Oh, actually, one sec. We need one more Smithing Stone 3 to level up our greatsword, so that's fine. Let me just check my Ashes of War to see what that Iron Whetblade did for us. So yes, we can do Keen and Quality now in addition to Heavy. There, so no matter what Ash of War I pick, we have those 3 unlocked and ready to go. So very important item. Roderica.
The girly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
Very interesting. Sorry, I'm just rearranging things here a second. There. So, does Little Red Riding Hood have a purpose after all? My, what a big sword you have.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth.
I love what the blacksmith said.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you.
Oh, that's a bit rude.
If I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
Well, you didn't believe
Certainly
me.
He does appear intimidating and holds no love for us Tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold. So, I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
The spirits told me. So, we're just going to rest. Oh no, we have to go talk to Hugh again, sorry. Sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of Brummie accents, people from Birmingham or the West Midlands of the UK. My first ex was actually from those parts, and I actually like accents. I find them endearing and charming.
Well, where I took you for no matter.
But,
lay out your arms then.
Also, for that reason, I do like to do impressions of them, and I'm sure people could take the piss out of my voice too.
The
Right.
girl. What about her?
She wants you to be her dad.
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith?
Roderica?
Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Better believe it, Hughie boy. So let's try Roderica again.
If I do have a talent for spirit, I suppose I'll ask Matt.
Okay, let's rest. Okay, she's moved. She'll be in her spot now. There we go. And she's ditched the red hood. And she's become one with the spirit world. Let's talk to her.
Good to see you again. Thank you very much.
You believe me now, do you?
Thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Thanks, Roderica. So there we go. We can now level up our... sorry, I'm just wondering why there's a separate menu. Oh, equipped ashes. We can now level up our Spirit Ash Summons. So you have equipped ashes and special ashes. Special ashes require Ghost Glovewort, which is a bit rarer, and normal ashes require Grave Glovewort to level up. At this stage, just trying to think if I actually want to level up. I don't see why not. I've got loads of Grave Glovewort 1. Yeah, I'll do the wolves. Yeah, because I don't have enough FP to use these anyway. Just so you know, they go to +10, and you only need 1 flower per level. Might as well. And that's fine. Now, when you level up one of your Spirit Ashes up to a certain level, she will have more dialogue, and she'll say that she has become a fully fledged Spirit Tuner. And then we'll talk to Hugh.
Well, I took you no matter out your arms then.
Hugh, I've literally been gone for 1 second.
I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning. So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honour her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
At least you apologised. There we go. There we go. Use these. Maybe get a level. No, not quite, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right, that's Roderica dealt with. We'll check the shack to see if she dropped anything else. Because she's not wearing her red hood anymore, I noticed. No, that's fine. Oh, look. I didn't know about this, actually. She left a little candle and some flowers to remember her departed brethren. Very sweet. Right. Do we have enough golden seeds to level up our flask? We probably need 3 these days, don't we? No, 2. What do we need now? Now we need 3. Okay. So we're at +8. Sorry, I beg your pardon. We've got 8 charges and we're at +4. Alright. Let's go back up to the castle, please. Let me think where I want to go. Did I not get that lift back up? I may have forgotten to get the lift. 1 second. Or did I? Let me see. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Now, that's sort of the second half of the castle done. Ish. Yeah, pretty much, I'd say. I'll just check the time to see how long we can go on for here. Half an hour. It's going quite slow today, and I don't mind that. Okay. So now we want to go back to the other side here. I think it's this one. So just watch out for a couple of guys above. Go up here first, and there'll be an item as well to loot. There. Okay, now the main danger with this next part is the sheer number of enemies. Also, it's nighttime. I wanted it to be daytime, to be honest with you, but oh well. Yes, there's a lot of enemies here, so take it easy. You can summon if you need to. There we go. I don't really mind that they've aggroed. Okay, yeah, we'll go in there in a minute. So, watch out for the explodey barrels, and watch out for ambushes like those two. I think it's the guys with the torch spears that have the horns, if you want to dispatch them quickly. Not very good shots though, are they? Ouch. I say ouch, that took off a midgie's dick worth of health from my health bar. Nice throw. Yes, I'm just cleaning house a little bit, make things safer. We'll go loot afterwards. Oh, nice kick. Yeah, and generally speaking, these are only a problem if you stand directly in front of them, so don't worry about those. There. Okay, so I'll just go up this one first. Yeah, I'd like it to be daytime so we could just see around us more clearly. Grab that. There's also an item around the back of these stairs, I believe. Yep. Useful. Okay. So don't worry about those guys yet. Oh no, have I been aggroed? No, we're okay. Oh no, he's aggroed, that's fine. And it's actually good because I don't want to... You'll see there's a doggo there. I'd rather deal with one at a time. So this is an omen. Oh, the doggy's getting involved. Try and get a backstab. No, never mind. So these guys are a little more tricky. Oops. Oh, you just kicked the dog. Your own loyal canine. And you yeeted him. Yeah, so these are similar to Margit. However, this one's had all their horns chopped off. Interesting. So, you remember I said on the Weeping Peninsula near that church, there is a painting location. That is that one. So I'll just show you quickly. We'll go there soon. That's there. Now, there's another, oops. There's another set of stairs up here that we can go up to get more loot, and there will be a big axe dude as well, so watch out. Go. That. Did they die? Oh, they're stealthy. Okay. I can hear something. Yeah, so let's grab all the loot. I guess it's easier to see the loot in the dark, isn't it? Every cloud. Every cloud. Pike. Any more for any more? A couple more guards who are entirely deaf. That's all the loot there. Now we're going to go through that door that we saw earlier around here. And you will recognise shortly that it's the other side of that fog wall that we saw. Quadra-kill! Ah, so this meat has gone off. Ugh. Lovely. Yeah, this is the other side. This is where we have the imp statue. You need one stone sword key. We have 1 trillion, so we're fine. Now, some more useless things, I'm afraid, for me at least. So, you have the seal. This is for enhancing black flame incantations. And you have the prayer book. From my experience, they are not very good incantations, so I would potentially avoid using those ones. Maybe go with some, go with the frenzied flame incantations over those ones, I'd say. Although the black flame does give a health debuff to enemies, reduces their HP over time, I believe. I'll tell you what, while that omen is defeated, I will go activate the grace site up here first. Right, that is the progression. Jeebus. Item over here, there's our grace, we'll go get in a sec. Also, something to look out for. There's a way to get over there. But it's not entirely clear how. But we'll find out. Hang on. So yes, that door is locked over there. I'm not going to rest just yet. Because I don't want to respawn all the enemies. This, surprisingly, you can actually pull. And this will almost take you directly to the boss of the area. Godric, the Grafted. However, we're not going to do that just yet because we want to do everything. So. Oh shit, look. Oh yeah, that's fine. So there's this glowy statue here. You need to, you can't use the omen, that guy. You have to kite a troll over from up there. So we'll worry about that a bit later. For now, we're going to go back over here. And this will lead us further towards the entrance of the castle. Because there's a bit more loot to be had and some more enemies to take out. Okay. Oops. Staggered them at least. It's another good thing about colossal weapons. Even if you don't hit them, you can stun them slightly. Oh. Yeah. So the problem here are ballistas with explosive bolts. There's one up there. There's one over there. And there might... No, I think it's just those two, to be honest with you. So, I'm just going to go for it. That's fine, we got hit once. That's fine. Heal up. And then we're just going to go up here on the left. Oops. So, watch out. Ooh, tasty. Oh, dear me. Yes, they have the high ground, don't they? Ah, you did have the high ground. Excuse me, can I get up, please? Thank you. So yeah, we should be relatively safe unless you peek your head over this hill. What we want to do is jump the gap. I missed! That's fine. We'll try again. We want to jump that gap and get to the other side. If you were a ranger, you could probably shoot the guy in the ballista there if you wanted to. So let's try and do this again without failing. Oh, I'll check for those. There we go. Quickly, and then we can take this dude out and get a crossbow. Arbalest, yep. Oh, good shot. Did a load of damage, actually. Take you. Oh, shit. No. Okay. And if we go back up again, we need to jump the gap once more. Second. Tempted to heal. Yeah, might as well. Okay, let's bait a shot. And we'll go for this. And then we go the other way. And we can take this guy out. Please and thank you. Could this be a shit? All the more revenge. Yes. Okay. Now, the next little spicy bit. Back to the courtyard entrance where the ballistas were near the front gate. Oops, I was hoping to hit you. It's fine. Okay. So, let's just take it easy here. Take them out one at a time. Try not to aggro everyone. Oops. That was terrible. Do you mind? Thank you. So yeah, I'm willing to absorb a few hits here just because I'm quite high level for this area. Cute. Right. Guy over here. So yes. Don't venture too far. 1 second, is there anything down here? I'll have a look. No, don't venture too far this way because the ballistas will start firing at you. There's a couple guys here. Just quickly take those out, please. Watch out for those wind slashes. They can sometimes do them twice in a row as well. Now, the main problem with this area is a certain kitty. A kitty. Yes, you heard me correctly. A kitty cat. Right there. So, excuse me? Where was that from? Oh, it's one of the blister dudes. Yes, there's a kitty with white dreadlocks over there, and they have a knife affixed to their forelimb. So let's give them a go. We should be fine. We're quite high level, like I said. Not too difficult to stagger either, would you believe? Oops. Good hit. One more. One more would be nice. There we go. Oops, I'm not... No! Oh, God. I thought they'd die, sorry. So, still a little bit spicy, but we won in the end. Now, up here, we're actually going to head outside of Stormvale Castle very quickly. Now, you may begin to recognise this place. I'm not going to rest because we're going to teleport shortly. But, if we come up here... that's lightning resistance. Yes, we're on the big Limgrave Bridge, look. There. And there's the ultimate destination. But for now, we're going to leave this because we can't really progress without taking out Godric the Grafted first. And so for that reason, I'm out. Yeah, so back to the left side chamber. And do you know what? Actually, while we're here, take me to that church and we'll get that painting out of the way. Why not? Why the heck not? So, where are we? Just over here. Second. Where are you? Other side, perhaps? Here, yes, there we go. Thank you. And we get Warhawk Ashes. I don't think that's very good from my experience. So I would not necessarily invest your... Oh, I forgot about these. Your hard-earned cash into those. I didn't need to rest, but that's fine. Actually, I say that I can level up, can't I? Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's go for it. Now, take me back, please. Back. Guess who's back, back again. Right, this time I'm going to make it daytime because I'm sick to death of it being dark, please. Morning will do. Oh god, it was almost morning. God's sake. You couldn't make it up, could you? So, like I said, this is the way to go. We want to, I'd say, take out this omen again, because they're going to get in the way when we want to smash open that statue there. So I could do with taking the dog out first. There we go. They do stun fairly easily. There we go. So don't be too worried about them. And we'll make our way up here. There's another knife birdie, but this one that shoots fire at us. So take your dear sweet time with this fellow, and there we go. Alright. Did I get that Jesus statue? I think I did, didn't I? Check. Yep. Right, a couple more guys. A couple more birdies. Gonna go up here first for some loot, and there is a sneaky guy on the right. They were out of magic. Go. Get you. Now. Yeah, so watch out for this. I think, yeah, we'll aggro the birdie. Cheeky charge attack? Yes. And then watch out for crossbow dude. Now. Take you. Before you continue, go into this little room for an encounter.
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place.
Oh. You may recognize the armor that she's wearing. Yes, that was our starting armor. This is the warrior, Nefeli Lu.
Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds.
Yes. These lands oh god, I forgot what I was going to say then.
If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight.
Yeah, I was going to say these lands deserve a better lord, wouldn't you think, Nefeli? Anyway, little golden seed here that we can grab. Now, here's the troll that we need to kite over. First of all, go down here. I could aggro them if I were to use a bow, but I'm going to be a bit cheeky and just... do you know what? Heal up, heal up. Then again, has he aggroed anyway? Yeah, he has. Look, that's fine. Come with me, please. You fine gentleman. He's quicker than you think, so do not be surprised if he's on your butt the whole time. Also, watch out for their ranged attack. This way, please. Hi. Try again, please. Thank you. And some juicy sweet mats for us. And then we can start to repay him in kind. Okay. Might as well get a crit in. Never mind. Right, we did more damage anyway, just by attacking his head. Good. And back up we go. So you could take that lift as a shortcut. We'll just run over this way again. That's fine. And you know, I've already decided, regardless of how long this episode takes, I'm just going to do all of Stormvale Castle in one go. So no need to look at the clock again. Oh. Thank you. Right. There should be another grace site. There is the boss area. Now there's a Jesus statue on the right, and there's a scarab. Let's we can get the Jesus statue quick. Yeah, and then the scarab. So if the scarab is facing facing away from you, they will begin to run sooner than you think. So I would say before you try to attack them, get a little bit closer first. We'll deal with that loot in a minute. Here we go. These are our first warrior jars, but they are enemies, unfortunately. They're not like our dear friend Alexander. Ow. He gave me the old 1-2-1-2. So, here's a big boy as well. Watch out for that. Unfortunately, they are very unthreatening. And they explode very satisfyingly when you kill them. Now, this is actually one of the better consumables in the game, this raw meat dumpling. So this is sort of an emergency heal item. It can heal you. The only downside is it poisons you. So I like to have it on my quick bar in case I need to use it in a pinch. However, if I also have green bollockses equipped, I can undo the poison that it inflicts straight away. So that's something to bear in mind. What else do we've got? Cracked pots. There we go. Useless to me, but thank you. Let's just go over here. This leads to where that lift is. Just see if there's any more items or anything. Don't think so. Yep. Now. The secret of Stormveil Castle. We are about to unlock. Yes, this is the true secret of Stormveil Castle coming up. And it's very easy to miss, isn't it? Look, you just jump onto this ledge. Very, very, very missable, because I missed it myself. Although I managed to do this in my first playthrough, because a friend mentioned it to me. But very easy to miss. Watch out for this knight and some birdies. Go. Crap. Is that really it? I thought it was an item. Pathetic. Right, but if we carry on up here, looking out for any hidden goodies. Here we go. Right, before we go there, jump across, get some smithing stone, and up here. So, I want to say there's a flower here. Yeah, I remember that one. Couple of those, good. Now, there should be a droppy down bit soon. First of all, there's some enemies to deal with. Quite a few tucked away, so be sure to not let them gang up on you. As this poor fellow found out the hard way. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, I missed one. Throwing rocks at me. Two of them. Oh, there's a little room here. Okay. So yes, go in there first. Anything else tucked away? There you go. Tower shield. Pretty good great shield for this stage in the game. But by no means the best great shield in the game. We have a message from Roger. Surely what you seek is somewhere close by. Wouldn't you like to know, Roger? So, yes. So we're all the way on this side of the castle now. Some more platforming coming right up. Just make sure I don't miss anything going forwards. Nope. Now, for this bit, you actually want to be on this ledge here because there's an item that you can only pick up by doing this. And I assume these poor fellows tried to jump over onto the wall, didn't they? Yeah. Fools. Foul tarnished all. Sorry. What was I going to say? I forgot. I was going to say something funny, but I forgot. Right. So if you recognise this a little bit, we were up there before, and this is that locked door on the other side of the lift chamber. Okay. Now I'm going to heal, get all my goods back, because there is another encounter coming up with a mini-boss, and it will be familiar to us indeed. However, it will be less of a challenge to the one that we encountered earlier. So make sure you don't drop down all the way until you have jumped over here, because there is a missable item. There's also some baddies, who, as we know, are not a threat to us, unless you happen to be near the bestial sanctum, when they will rip your face off in one go. So, there's a couple baddies there. Is there any beneath me? No. Right, let's just go for it. Please? Hello? Thanks. You? Late to the party? Dick. Okay, so watch out here because you will die if you fall, but there's an item across these buttresses. There. And make our way down, and one more item to grab over here. Might as well heal up for the boss coming up. So you can hear a scarab, and there's some ratties, and there's a big rat as well, I think. So watch out for those. Sorry, just get comfortable. There. Yeah, it's Sunday here, so... oh! Believe it or not, Sunday, historically my worst day of the week. It didn't used to be. It didn't used to be. I think since I've had a full-time job and I've sort of... because I work every weekday, you get to Friday and it's like, yes, it's Friday. Great, fantastic. I can stay up a bit later. I can you know, have some fun and relax. Then Saturday, of course, wonderful, great, another full day, and then I get to go to bed late and you know, have some snacks and watch some TV. Sunday, it's like it's like to me it's not even like a real day. It's like Sunday, right? What can I even do today? I've got to go to bed early because I've got to go back to work tomorrow. I can't get up too late because if I get up too late, I'll ruin my sleeping pattern, and then I'll be fucked for Monday. And then I can't exactly go out and do too much because everywhere's closed early. So it's like I've got a time limit to enjoy myself, or you know, or otherwise I'll be there doing some chores or fucking, you know, whittling my life away. I suppose you could go to the gym, maybe. Gyms are open on... well, it depends on your gym, but mine's a 24-hour one. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not a great fan of Sundays. But I do have... it's Sunday today for me. I do have tomorrow off. So it's not quite as bad for me this week. But, right. So once we go down here, shit will happen. In a second. There we go. So watch out because they can hurt you when they enter the boss room. And if you don't recognise them, it's our dear beloved ulcerated tree spirit from earlier. By no means as tricky as the first one that we fought. Now they should stagger in a second. Good whiff on us. Stagger, please. Thank you. We even interrupted... ah! No, we didn't. We didn't quite interrupt their AoE. I thought we did. Okay, we're in phase 2. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, this is an AoE. Nope. It's a fire breath. Get in there for some damage. So we're using our jump attacks because we have that core talisman on now, which is nice. This is a grabby, I think. Nope. And they think it's all over. It is now. There we go. So yes, not quite the ordeal that we had in the hero's grave near the beginning of the game. Stone Sword Key. Now get ready for your Judgment Day. No, get ready for this little shocker here. Put away my sword so we can see. What eldritch horror is this, Miyazaki? Yeah, this for me was like the first point in the game when I was like, okay, yeah, this game is cool, because I just love this kind of shit. It's hidden away. It's so easy to miss. Like, most people playing this game for the first time just wouldn't see this. And it's like, it's a huge octopus face that looks like something from Bloodborne. It's fantastic. So yes, we get their talisman here. Prince of Death's Pustule. So this helps protect against Deathblight. Nice and squishy. Some vaginal eye sockets. So, this thing is linked to the Deathblight that is spreading across the lands between and infecting the roots of the Erd Tree. It is a growth protruding from the depths, far underground. It is a symptom of the blight that infects the world. So yes, very magnificent. Now, there's one more little secret. You might think this is, if you're playing online, you might think this is a bloodstain from another player. No, no, no. Let's have a look what happened. It's our dear friend Roger getting infected with Deathblight. So Roger found what he was looking for, but at what cost? Okay. So yes, a wonderful little bit of eldritch horror there. That's the secret of Stormvale Castle uncovered. So initially I thought this was going to be like a boss. You could find a way to wake them up and fight them, but no, unfortunately we would be so lucky, but still fascinating. Huge lore implications right there. But I can't go into too much of it without spoiling the rest of the game, really, so... I think I did say at the beginning of this series there'd be spoilers and stuff, but I think I've tried to curtail that a bit as I've gone through my series. But that's not to say that there won't be any spoilers, and I still may be covering things that require a bit more disposition from the game beyond that point. However, that's just the way it's going to be, I'm afraid. Otherwise, we could miss things. I like to try and explain things as and when we find them, but also I will try to reduce spoilers as much as I can. So now that we've discovered Nefeli, we can summon her here to help us for the fight. We don't need her because we're cool and we're great. Can I level up before the boss? Yeah, I could. I think I could. Give me one of those. Is that enough? No, a bit more, I think. Use those. Okay. We might as well. Good practice to use your souls before a boss fight. Especially if you're not very confident or familiar with the boss that you are about to encounter. So, this is our first Shard Bearer. This is our first demigod battle. All of our efforts coming to fruition in this clash of titans.
Mighty dragon, thou art a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights.
You like the rug I'm wearing?
A lowly Tarnished,
No, my rug.
playing as a lord. I command thee,
Kneel.
I am the lord of all that is golden.
Whatever you say. Godric the Grafted, here we go. Let me see what we can do against you. Poke in the butt. Counterattack. Now, he does have a few combos you have to be careful of. What are you doing? Okay, watch out for the windy attacks. So... 1, 2, 2. Okay. Bit early on the roll, but we avoid it. Watch out for this. You can jump over that one. I was a bit late in your timing, though. You can jump up into the air to avoid that damage. This is his big combo. 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed the last one, but that's okay. So we're in phase 2. And this is quite a funny bit. I love the scream he does. It's so stupid.
Truest of dragons,
It's a Drake.
lend me thy strength.
An interesting thing about when he hits his arm, you can actually get hit by that attack, so watch out.
Forefathers, one and all!
Bear witness! So, key here is to run straight in and avoid the fire. And get some cheeky damage in. There we go, you're not laughing now, are you, twat? Okay, across the cheek. Have a kiss. Okay, he's gonna do jump, jump, and jump early. But we're okay. Bit of a whiff on their part, but and we're almost done. One more. Oh, no. Fire spin. Watch out for the jump here. And
I am the lord
you're done.
of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home,
Bathed in rays of gold. There we go. A little quote that I alluded to earlier. And we got Godric's Great Rune. Remembrance of the Grafted. That is his boss soul. You remember I said you could duplicate those at the walking mausoleum statue thingies. There. So, I'm going to check the time, but I think I'm just going to continue. Yeah, we're 10 minutes over, that's fine. I'm going to continue anyway and just unlock Godric's Great Rune, I think. Should I? Yeah. Or should I? No. No. Do you know what? Because I'm not doing much today. I think I will just record the second episode today, But you'll have to wait for that one to come out before I upload it. But there we go, our first Shardbearer. And all of Stormvale Castle completed. So yes, yeah. We'll start to go down a rabbit hole if we start to, go down this bridge and unlock his Great Rune, and then we need to talk to Nefeli Lu and blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, we'll wait for the next episode there. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a good guide through Stormvale. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.